Hey, welcome everyone. This is Sky Dividends, and I'm bringing you guys my first ever YouTube video. The main purpose of my YouTube channel is to create a portfolio that will reach a value of $100,000 and so on. But I'm really focused on reaching the $100,000 mark because the compounding really takes off after that first 100,000, like the great investor Charlie Munger says. But I would like to document that journey with you guys and not only share my portfolio value with you, but also critique and give you guys the best value that I can from the knowledge that I have with what I can do. So, with that being said, I really hope that you guys find value in this video, and if you do, I would really appreciate it if you can like and subscribe, and then share this with your friends. Maybe they need some gains in their life, and if that's the case, let's get straight into this video. So I've only really been investing for about 3.5, 4 months, 4.5 months. I started investing on May 29th of 2024, and I've pretty much maxed out a regular Roth IRA for the year, I guess if you don't backdoor it. But I've managed to gather $7,570.69 over the summer just working. I currently work as a server on a nice wharf where I live, and I was able to manage a lot of the good things during the summer, and I was able to get a lot of money to invest. We definitely allocated our funds into some great stocks as well. We hold the VU, SCHD, SCHG, Visa, O Realty, and Chevron. So as you can see, I have some pretty familiar stocks in here with the VU, SCHG, SCHD. You know, these are very common ETFs to have. I feel like these are very core holdings in an average investing fund. I feel like VU is the real, strong pillar in the fund. The SCHD is just there to defend it with the dividend income. And SCHG, the reason why I invest in that is because let's go take a look at it. Let's see. Let's go down here. It has 49% technology, and in me being a younger guy, I'm 20 years old, I am seriously fiending to multiply my capital, and seeing stuff like this really is big ups for the company. Let's go check out the top names in the company as well. It holds Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, Meta, Alphabet Class A. I mean, this is pretty much just Google. Don't listen to these class settings. Broadcast.com, Tesla, Ellie and Lilly. See, these are really high quality companies, and I really recommend buying this ETF because it'll seriously help you multiply your capital in the next 10 to 20 years if that's what you're really looking for. Another great ETF for you to hold would be the Vanguard S&P 500 fund. This fund holds 500 of the Fortune 500 companies in the United States, and it's what we like to call as investors a sleep well at night stock. What that pretty much means is that you just put your money in there and you don't have to worry about having to research the stocks or do anything because the hedge funds that control it actually supplement companies for you and cut companies out that aren't performing as well, so you don't have to really track and research companies on your own. And that's just the great part about these ETFs, is that you don't have to do any work. You can kind of just spray and pray these ETFs and just sit back. So I really recommend them for quality growth and capital growth. Just very solid pillars to have in your portfolio overall. And last but not least, the final ETF that I hold is the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF. If we head on over down here, you can see that this ETF is in the financial services, healthcare, consumer defense, energy, industrials, technology, consumer, silical, communication services, utilities, and basic materials. Long introduction, I know, but let's see what companies this, you know, ETF actually holds now. It holds Home Depot, Verizon, Cisco Systems, Bristol Myers and Squibb, which they recently just added. I don't remember seeing this one about a month ago. They must have just added this one into the list. They also have Lockheed Martin, Chevron, which I do invest in on my own, BlackRock, Pitvisor, AbbVie, and Coca-Cola. You see, this is just, these companies right here alone should convince you to invest in this SCHD fund because these have a great track record of profits and just cash flows and just great systems in these high quality companies. And I just think it's a great investment to have, especially if you're looking to retire early. And now moving into individual stocks, a huge stock that I believe in and really love to invest in is Visa. Visa is such a high quality company. I know Nancy Pelosi has done a lot of dump offs of Visa this year, but because of the lawsuit and how they pretty much embedded themselves in every system and made it hard for competition to compete, I really feel like they can pull back from whatever battles they are facing and just continue to prevail. They're a very strong company. As you can see, they're up 6.93% in the last year to date, which is about $70.99. And then the last year, like in general, they're up 20%, 20.97% to be exact, which is completely beautiful. This is a stock that I think I'll continue to hold until I die, I believe. I have about $1,026.79 invested. My total return hasn't been too much, sitting at 2.27%. It's about 13.56% of my portfolio diversity and 3.6 shares altogether. I will continue to dump money and dollar cost average into this stock because I will forever trust in the process. And name one person that you know that doesn't have a Visa card in their back pocket, then come back to me. Okay, so moving on into Realty Income. Realty Income is a great real estate REIT. It offers people like you and I, average Joes, the opportunity to invest in real estate, which is pretty much we just purchase these trusts on Robinhood and we're able to own a little bit of real estate. So yeah, the stock in the last year, it's up about 26.16%, which is very good. Let's see how much is up max. Oh, all time, almost 500%. Yeah, that is great to see. And let's go down into my logistics of it, into my holdings. I have about $1,100 into this stock with my total return sitting at 6.96%, which to be exact is $73.49. My it's about 14.92% of my portfolio diversity, and I have almost 20 shares of it. I tend to have about 20 to 22 shares at a time, but then I sell off about two to go invest in more capital growing stocks rather than dividend growing because look, yeah, these dividend payments, they're very nice to have. $5 up every single month is great to have, but when you're a young guy or gal, you really need to focus on multiplying your capital. But although I have said all that, I really feel like Realty Income is a great stock to have just if you want to, have some extra money coming in that you don't have to lift a finger for. Last but not least, the final stock that I do invest in would be Chevron, the big oil aristocrat, the big oil giant. We all know Chevron. We all have one at every corner in our town. Let's face it, Chevron is a part of the future, especially since that they have moved towards more renewable energies, which I haven't seen in any other gas company, to be quite frank with you. But that's not the only reason why I invest in Chevron. Chevron is just a high-paying quality company overall. Let's go look at the logistics over the last year. Let's look at that. Although it's down $14, wait, how much is it down? Yeah, $14 exactly in the past year. This is a great buying opportunity. This is a huge, huge dip that I think that we are in, and there's a lot of potential at the stock. I feel like it's very undervalued, especially when rate cuts are being cut. I feel like the price of oil will go up. Let's see, Chevron has made a great comeback in the last week, up about 5%, almost 6%. Who knows how long this will last? This might be because of the interest cuts, thanks to Jerome Powell. You never really know. But let's go down into the logistics of my holdings. I hold about 1,500 and $73.24 in this stock. I'm really happy that the stock has just chosen gone up recently because I'm up about 3.20%, and I was usually been in the negative since I've been investing since the past month into this stock. I've been down like like $70 at most at one point, and it was really a big bummer to see it. But now that we're up, but tasty almost $50 now. I lost $5 today, but it's whatever. It's about 20% of my portfolio, which I do want to lower eventually and put more into the SCHG. But those are plans for the future of my portfolio. But we're sitting about 10 and a half shares right now, and I am gonna continue to hold in Chevron because I feel like they have great sights for the future. But anyways, that's probably going to wrap up today's YouTube video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Since it is my first YouTube video, I hope you guys can take something from my video and put it towards your own portfolio and your investing strategy, because at the end of the day, I just want to help out another investor that doesn't know as much as I might know. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to go ahead and subscribe, like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.